YaBoiLewis, and I don't know why Lewis said hello when Dan was supposed to say hello, but
I'm
okay.
apparently Lewis now.
And
Lewis is
then
me, and I am Lewis.
we have ADHD Docky.
What the
What the
fuck
fuck?
was that sound?
That was. I don't know what that was.
I can't fucking fuck one. Just fucking sit back. Just fucking.
So, two people are totally not high and drunk.
Listen,
I'm not
listen.
high. I told you. I took some medicine. It's allergy medicine, and it kind of makes me a little off the deep end because it gives me drowsiness. And you know when I get tired, I get stupid. But now this is medically induced tiredness, which means it's medically induced stupid.
Listen,
TOS, don't ban me.
listen. I already know the
TOS,
answer
dude,
to
I
this
took
question.
fucking- It's over the. It's not over the counter stuff. It's like off the shelf, so don't even worry about it. It's
Yeah,
not even
man.
gonna be in trouble. You could probably subtitle that, and it just says not even mumble.
um, so,
No, sorry, I'm can't. Nope. You know what? I'm making an announcement. Podcast is canceled from now on.
what?
The entire podcast, it's gone.
So,
I've deleted the podcast.
The
welcome,
wrong head. That's the wrong head.
But now I'm bringing the podcast back.
welcome to, the Wesbrine. We do random shit in the middle of a Discord call because we don't really know how to socialize correctly. Cast.
Someone's got fucking.
He said, bro.
I know what it is. I know what it is. Someone's got a fucking
Soundboard.
No.
Yes.
No.
Unless you just have a YouTube video that's just the fucking bro sound effect open. I think I nailed it on the head. There was no answer. I called him out.
He already got down.
So,
I have a soundboard.
well, this episode's supposed to be the struggles of a content creator.
Which is why I made a prime example. Being focused in a group. It's kind of hard.
It is
Especially when we got people like me and others. Where we just. Our whole personality is fuck you, I'm random. So-
I think I'm just too lazy to be honest. Like when it comes to
I was gonna
making
say.
content.
Yeah, you know what? That's actually a good point. Fucking. It's not being lazy, it's more the fact just finding fucking motivation to, like,
Exactly.
sit down, record an episode, edit the episode, upload the episode, and.
Now what?
Oh god, sorry, hold on. Good. Woo!
Who's talking?
No, but like sometimes I'll record something and I'm like, oh yeah, that was good. But then when it comes to editing, I'm just like, yeah, I give up.
You go back and watch through it, and you're just like, this isn't a good episode.
Or sometimes that, yeah.
I've had that happen. So I wanted to do this video for quite a while now, and I'm still working on it in the background. Do you guys know who like Kid Icarus and JonTron and those type of people are? Where they have like, they used to do like they'd find like old games or whatever, or like a game series, and then they'd make like a skit based around like reviewing and sharing and reflecting on it.
Yeah, I think so. I mean, I haven't watched that much of JonTron, but
But you get his videos where he finds something
yeah.
to talk about and then builds like an entire like episode around that single topic.
he's like really funny. It's fun.
And
So good.
I've been working on one because one of the things I wanted to do is like game series back then when they were popular compared to how they are now.
Yeah.
For example, like for like Sonic, like everyone was super big on Sonic, and it was a cool little retro game that like everyone loved because it was like a speedy platformer. But nowadays everyone rips into it.
Yeah, I see that.
Problem is every time I start it, I get like 2 or 3 clips in, and then I like watch them to place them on my timeline for the edit. And I'm like, this script makes no fucking sense. The joke I thought was funny 5 minutes ago is completely dead now. And I'm just like, this isn't. I want this to be kind of quality content, and it kind of looks like just a major shitpost.
Yeah, it's annoying because like when you're like watching your own video, you're kind of like judging yourself, and like what you think is like cringy is like could be like funny to other people, but
Right,
you're
but
more
to
like
you, yeah.
insecure. Yeah, you're more like insecure about yourself, so it kind of puts pressure on you and video, I guess.
Right. And I was gonna bring up another one because I feel like Wes might be able to share some information on that. Is just uh, dedicating time to a video,
Oh my god, yeah.
Yeah.
especially with was the draw kill animations you do. Like after kind of sticking around and checking out everything for a while, it takes a while for you to do one of those.
I think that's the issue with mostly ADD,
Hmm.
but also
Yeah,
motivation. Like some days I'll feel like really motivated and start working on it, and then other days I'm like, okay, you know, I'm just gonna forget about it. And I think Hidoggi has the same issue with that 8 hour long, or not 8 hour, 3 hour long Halo video he made. He's not gonna get it done
Okay,
ever.
look, I'm gonna be honest. I'm probably never gonna finish it. Okay, I said, you know what? I
Hold
literally
up.
told Wes, you know what? I'm gonna get this done by Monday, and we talked about we talked about
Westbrook
that
is
like
motivated
2
and
weeks ago on a Saturday. I was like, I'm
Hold
gonna
up.
learn how to edit on Saturday, then I'm gonna get it done on Sunday, and I'm
Hold
gonna
up.
upload it on Monday.
damn, this guy has
Like, I told you to only record one video per mission, and you go for like record 3 hour session of like mission 1 through 8.
Yeah, and
So
then
you're
I was like,
telling me you
I'm
did
gonna edit
like
this, and I fell asleep.
you did
And I was
almost
done.
like the first half of Halo in one video.
We finished the game.
Oh, you beat the entire fucking Jesus.
We fucked the game.
Jesus. The game has feelings, you know. I'm pretty sure.
So
We didn't care.
what I'm getting at is you technically could cut this entire thing up by mission, how Wes is kind of cutting up the
Dan's,
Nightfall
yeah.
stream that I did, where he cut it by day because there were 7 days in the game. And you could have cut it by mission, but instead you want to upload the entire 3-hour gameplay.
No. I was gonna cut it down to like 10
He
minutes.
was gonna cut down all 3 hours into 10 minutes.
Yeah, and then I was like, I'm too lazy.
Well,
Like,
also,
like,
I was gonna...
I have the skill to do it. I could do it.
3 hours
Yeah, I
and
could
10
definitely do it.
minutes.
But
I know, I was about to say,
That's-
that is going to be an extremely condensed video, too.
my only problem with making content is procrastinating. Like,
Remember
it's
how
hate.
bad the
Yeah.
Terraria, like Plant Terror, when we were recording 3 hours each time,
God.
how bad it ended up being. Yeah, that's why I was really worried about Hidoggi doing that, and then he's telling me he wants to do this all, like, render it down to 10 minutes instead of splitting it into parts, and I'm like, Jesus.
So
You
I
could
think
probably,
I thought I was smart.
I think some of the biggest things that hit though are like procrastination, because in my situation, literally my Xbox is on my second monitor, so I could sit down and prep the recording shit, and then start the game, and then completely forget that I was gonna record and get sucked into a game,
So,
which has happened.
what's easiest for me is I, like, set the timer and everything and try to stay around 10 minutes. If I record longer than 10 minutes, it's going to take longer for me to edit, and I'm just going to get demotivated, and it's just going to go through that loop of, you know.
in my eyes, I think like if you want good content, then you have to like record at least like 1 to 2 hours, because then you can cut out all the good parts.
Sure, but that takes a
Yeah.
whole lot of time.
Yeah.
I was gonna say, it just depends on the type of content you want to upload. If you want to do like a solid start to finish gameplay video, where like you start from the beginning of the game and then get all the way to the end, I would say do the 10 minute recording sessions. Do like 10 minutes, pause it, go take a break, go take a piss, go get some water, come back, do another 10 minutes until you reach like a save point, or like if it's a game where you
Yeah.
can save wherever, do like 2 or 3 episodes.
If it's like a funny moment or something like that, you would cut it up.
But if you want to do like best of moments, or if you're like me where I don't play games seriously, if they're like first person shooters, like funny moments, like, then yeah, okay, do a longer recording because there's gonna be a lot of dead zone in that episode where you can cut out and then just get the best moments. Like, if honestly, I don't know if the episode's out yet, so this might be a mild. Well, actually, it probably will be by the time I say this. The horror maps we did with Crispy and all them.
One of them will be out. So.
Okay, well, in the first one, which is perfect because that's the example I wanted to use. If I wanted to cut out all the best moments, it would literally just be this like 40-second episode of me yelling at Josh because he wouldn't fucking listen. We were like, we need to group up and do the shit, and then all of a sudden you'd go like, turn the corner and you'd see his name tag like 15 feet out.
Never let Josh get drunk when you're doing a game with him.
Okay, let me loosen the reins on that a little bit. Never let him get drunk if it's a game that involves like more than basic instructions.
And moral of the story: never get Josh drunk.
Well, no, like if it's like Minecraft and stuff where you can just kind of go and do whatever, that's fine. It actually makes the episode funny.
Josh drunk. He's done bad stuff.
Yeah,
But,
Dan, you know about November stuff that happened? You would know what Lewis is talking about.
Well,
good.
I wasn't there, so
You don't want to know.
okay. And for the sake of not
What am I missing?
dropping
You don't want to know either.
But fucking, we got so sidetracked. What was it? I guess my personal struggles is the two of like, it's so easy for me to procrastinate because like literally my editing bay, I guess if you want to call it, and my recording studio and my
ADHD.
Xbox, and my Xbox is right there. My ADHD, I'm pretty sure that I don't know if I have ADHD or ADD. I know I have one of the two, but it's very easy for me to just kind of do the whole squirrel thing where it's like, oh yeah, I'm gonna do it, and then all of a sudden I'll get a party invite to like an Xbox party, and I'm like, fuck it, I'm gonna go play COD for like 8 hours, and then I'll check the time. I'm like, oh yeah, I forgot I was gonna do a recording. I'll do it tomorrow, and then repeat and repeat and repeat.
Yeah.
And then finally, I think it's mainly because of the idea of like, it's that mentality of like, I recorded it, it felt good, and then I go back and rewatch it while I'm editing it. I'm like, this episode is shit, no one would watch this. Which I think the main reason why I honestly feel more at home doing live streams is because I don't have the choice to do that.
I was about to say,
Yeah.
because like with recordings, like I don't know, in my opinion, like I overthink them a lot more than when I'm like streaming and stuff. That's
Right.
why I like, focus on streaming, or did.
Right. Because in that situation, literally, you don't have to go back through that. You just literally you hit the button, do your shit, and then you can reflect on it later. But since it's already done, there's no like, oh, I can just not upload this. It's out there. It's done. You've done it. Congrats. People watched.
I think
People can rewatch it in the next 14 days unless you save it in an archive like I am. And
like I wasn't really thinking about like uploading my live streams, but then Scruffy edited one of them, and
yeah,
I
your
thought
Heavy
it was,
Rain
like,
one.
I thought that was really funny.
Heavy
and
Rain was heavy edited.
There were some like inside jokes, but like it was still funny overall.
Yeah.
So I was like, yeah, sure, I'll upload it. It was
Also,
good.
I need to consider making just an archive channel. I forgot to do that. I need to.
Mhm.
Just one that, because I mean, Wes has like all of them like edited into episodes, which is perfect. But I feel like having an actual channel where it's just every stream from when I started archive would be a smart idea too.
That's understandable.
I've seen a streamer. You know the one that you watched, and the guy who did the Half-Life in VR or whatever.
Oh, I think I know this guy. I've heard of this before.
Which one are we talking about? Because I've watched a couple.
The AI is self-aware.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
That
he
was one of
has two channels. He has one where he has like the edits of his streams, so that's like his main channel where he also uploads his normal content, and then he has a second channel called his username on demand, where he immediately uploads his archives, And it's just
Yeah.
the full archive. It's not like any edits or anything. It's like immediate content.
Streamers will have at least 2 channels for sure, like if they're uploading to YouTube.
And I feel like that strategy would work for you. So like
having the cut edited ones.
you
on
have
the
the
Wesbrine channel,
Epic
and
Couch
then-
Force channel. You can rename the VaporDan archives or whatever, and then you can just upload the full archives there, and then have the edits on Wesbrine Studios.
Well, I mean, I have an email made for the Twitch that I use, so I could just make the YouTube on the same email.
True.
The good thing about
But-
that is, as well, is like people will sometimes enjoy like the whole thing more,
Then
or like the same as the edited version.
the Epic Couch Force archives is a YouTube page. If you use an email on YouTube, it makes a YouTube profile, which is basically your like the full name. So first name space last name. You can't do just one word. Whereas a page, anyone can have access to with any email. Like more than one email can access to a page. So using that email, you're literally just creating a profile. So
Oh, well then, is there a way that I could use the email to access, like, I don't know. Dan will ask questions later that are important to that type of shit, because that's way off topic, and it's gonna take some time.
Just one more off-topic thing, but Wesbrine, is your profile picture a GIF as well?
yes.
Because I don't know if I'm drunk, but I like your
The
eyes.
the eyes move, yeah.
Okay.
Mine's not a GIF. Mine's my
I
mine's
thought
my
the
Twitch
same
logo.
things for a second. Yeah.
It'd be cool to get it. I
Just, like,
honestly, I might talk to
You
somebody.
could have
to
like
get
a
it.
vapor wave thing, but the D&D stay in place exactly where they are. But
Yeah,
the
but
background moves forward.
that'd
Yeah.
be bad.
Oh, you can make it so it's like your starting thing as well for Twitch.
No. I already got the starting thing. The starting thing.
Ah, fair enough.
I think the starting thing already moved, so I'm not sure.
It does. All of my my what'd you call it? All of my panels move.
Yeah.
Besides the one that I play gameplay on, but that moves because I'm playing games on it.
Just have the gameplay slowly move.
Just fucking upload to Minecraft and just stand still for an entire hour. That was my Minecraft Let's Play.
I think this is just like a personal thing though, but like when I upload content, like one of the main struggles I have is that like I'll upload and then I'll be on a roll. Like I'll be like, oh yeah, this is good, and then I'll get to that point where I'm like, oh, I want to restart from fresh.
Yeah.
And it's kind of the same with like my Skyrim characters. Like I'll play the game for a bit. I won't complete the game, but like
You'll get
I would
decently
want to
deep
create,
into it, yeah.
yeah, and I would want to create a new character for some reason because I haven't played it in a long time.
The issue with that is you guys kind of like play it so much that you burn yourself out of it and become bored of it, and then you come back a while later and forget what you're doing and just repeat the cycle.
Yeah, that's how it was with Fallout. I fucking modded the shit out of it and then went on like just an adventure spree. Played it for like 3 days straight, and then I was like, I don't want to see Fallout for a while.
It's just hard not to burn yourself out. I don't know, like it
That's why I'm
becomes an
kinda-
addiction. It's weird.
That's why I'm kind
You
of
have to
scared when
find ways to manage
Yeah.
your time somehow.
That's why I'm scared when Cyberpunk comes out, because I want to play it start to finish, but also I don't want to burn myself out because it's gonna be
Yeah.
a good game.
But I think Skyrim is just my practice for like not trying to not burn out. You know.
I have managed that at some point, but
Yeah.
then at the end ended up burning
I
myself
see.
out anyways.
Like, how much do you have now? 1,000 hours on Skyrim or something?
I have no idea. I would have to check Steam.
I'll have a look. But yeah,
Who was it?
that's yeah. I don't know. Burning out is really easy to do.
Yeah.
Get some-
Somehow I wait, never mind. Gary, no, Skyrim, it's not 1,000 hours yet. Gary's one has 1,000 hours, and VR Chat has 1,000 hours, but not
You
Skyrim.
al- Oh, you almost have 1,000 hours on Skyrim. Although, like 1,000 hours on Skyrim is quite a lot of time for a story game.
Yeah.
like VR chat is easy. Like you can easily
Well,
get
'cause it's a
1,000 hours and
social,
not
yeah.
realize because it's
Because you just
social.
hop
Yeah,
on, and hang out with people. But
exactly.
Skyrim, since you're just kind of by yourself, it's like
Yeah,
it's easy to get burnt out because you're just like nothing changes. And when you play with other people, it always is a different experience. That's why I like
Yeah.
playing multiplayer games every once in a while. That's why I have COD
Yeah.
still installed.
like I thought I was proud when I finally got 1,000 hours on Gmod, but I guess not. Now that I've seen Wesbrine with 1,000 hours and
1,424 hours on Gary's mod.
How many hours do I
but
have
like
on Gary's mod?
I don't even know, but I've have
A lot of it's probably from the horror maps.
Yeah. Yeah,
oh
same.
for
I've
me
looked
it's like
up to,
dark
20.
RP and shit. Like I even like managed the server at some point. I had a developer and shit,
Think
but like I couldn't keep it running.
Kowalski owned the server as well. But I never got into Dark RP myself. 'Cause
Well,
The annoying
for
thing is, I
played
heard
it, and
Kowalski
I
was
tried to, but I didn't play it.
yeah, I heard Kowalski was like managing a server, and then I finally found something where they give away like, well they don't give away, but technically they give away, but they give out free like Gary's mod add-ons, which are actually pretty good.
Did you
And
say
they send it.
free Gary's mod add-ons?
No, okay, yeah. Listen, when you host a dark RP server, sometimes you might have to invest money into add-ons because people put them up for sale. They don't sell them, like they don't put them on the Steam Workshop, and they're like really good add-ons. But I found a website where they give them for free. Well, with permission, of course. And I send it to Kowalski, and he's like, "Oh, I don't run the server anymore." I was like, "Fuck."
Yeah. Uh, they used to be partnered with us. They were called Trap Networks, and
Yeah.
Kowalski and I don't know what was the other guy's name, but those two ended up shutting that down, and we merged what was left of the networking stuff to our crew,
Oh well.
which
Sometimes
was
you
going to
have
run the
shut-
SMP, but that failed.
Yeah, I remember SMB. I remember trying to build the spawn, making it look good, and then I gave up, and then but played on it, and then when I wanted to play on it, it was just gone. So I was like, oh okay.
It kind of died out.
One of the things though that I will say though that I like about Twitch though is one, it's very easy to get set up compared to
Yeah.
getting a recording set up, to be honest.
For sure.
Um,
The thing I like that they have added is the mod view for like when you're mod on someone's channel.
yeah,
That's really convenient.
I still need to mess around with it, but I like that idea. As mod has like
Mhm.
their own like workstation.
Yeah,
instead of
BatJosh
like-
made me mod, and I was like, whoa, what is this mod view?
I know. I like started exploring it when me and Wes were going over. What is it? Getting my stuff set up. I like, was like, what's this button? And I clicked it. And I was, whoa! Everything's different. Like I could see like what is it like messages that were being held on by auto.
You can see like the viewers and everything. It's so convenient.
Like this is nice. I like this. But honestly, I don't know. I feel like doing live streams for me because I know everyone's cup of tea is different. But
Mhm.
to me, I don't know. Personally, I feel more comfortable doing Twitch because it kind of matches how my style is. Because like doing YouTube, if I'm doing YouTube with you guys, that's fine because like we're all doing it as a group, we're all having fun. It's a good like little get together. Like I enjoy that. But trying to do YouTube by myself, it just
No,
I got
I
burnt out easy. Like, cause I was pushing to do content by myself. I didn't have anyone holding me up to it. We all make plans and it's easy to hold up to those plans because like everyone's planning on it. But when you're doing it by yourself personally, like I would try to make plans and sometimes they'd slip or something would pop up like and I'm like, well then I have to hold myself up to replan it. But
Yeah.
since I'm by myself, I'm like, I'll just push it off.
There's
I'll just push
also
it off, I'll
the
just push it off.
situations with burnout. Like if one of us gets at burnout content, we can take a break, and the others would pretty much hold up the
Right.
Yeah.
mantle.
But if you're doing it by yourself, like back when I used to do my own channel, like if I got burnt out, it
You
was a
get
break.
fucked.
It was a break. Yeah, there was no one to fucking cover my ass.
I don't know if I've talked about what happened before. It was a group channel, but around
Well, I mean,
2015, 2016, pretty much.
yeah,
Yeah, it
we,
pretty much killed the channel.
I know the story behind it, but if you want to kind of give insight, because you know about Burnout.
So basically, I can't remember exactly what happened. Jesus, it was a while ago.
Well,
But
I mean, just the clip notes
there
would be
was
for.
after I had a falling out with a group. I pretty much didn't really. It was like been doing YouTube so much, and I had like done streams and stuff like that on the channel, and pretty much got a lot of attention. And I think at that point I was starting to get exhausted because I had so much to do with it. And I actually was going to make a video saying I was going to quit on New Year's of 2016, but I removed that part and just called it the top 10 special. And from there, I just pretty much stopped uploading for like a whole lot of time because I didn't want to upload anything. I was dealing with school as well, shit like that. I just didn't want to upload, and then
Life hit, pretty much.
yeah,
Right, and that's kind of the situation I'm doing too, which is why I like the live streams, is because I can kind of just tuck it in whenever, which is why I figured out like 2 to 6 works perfect, because like, um, the way my household is, like, I'm still looking for a part-time job because I need to help pay rent and stuff, and then, what is it, like, I figured out like when my family is like the most inactive, I guess, and it's usually between 2 and 6, because like, around 2, kind of like my entire family just sort of goes into like relax mode. Like my little niece is downstairs with my older sister watching TV. My dad's either at work or at home, like hanging out in the garage working on his fishing stuff. My stepmom's doing whatever my stepmom does. I don't really keep track on that. Sometimes she's working on puzzles and sometimes she's doing line edits. She does whatever she wants. And then it times it perfectly because in between 2 to 6, like, I can do that up until they decide to do dinner, but if they don't do dinner, then I can just like go make dinner, which is perfect. Because like either I know that there's a cutoff because food's coming, or there's a cutoff because I'm fucking hungry. But then the Friday one I can just kind of go for as long as I want because it's Friday, so.
Mm.
But I would say one of the things that's also a struggle is, yeah, trying to do it while still living in a house with family.
Yeah, that is like
yeah.
a big oof.
Content in general, not just YouTube.
I remember when I would record videos in my kitchen because that's where I would have to put the computer. So I would have to make sure that no one was home by the time like I was recording. And it was so
Back on
fun.
the, what is it?
Now that I think
I don't
about it.
think I told Wes this story, but back when I did solo shit, back when I was Dan Tavis Gaming, there's a couple episodes that I had to redo like 6 times because like I'd be in the it was the BioShock series that I was doing. I'd be like right in the middle of a mission, and then all of a sudden the door would open, and I'd be like, "Hey, I need you to do this," or it would be my little cousin, who eventually figured out how to knock after I shot him with a Nerf gun enough times.
Jesus.
Yeah, I had one of the. I
Learn
had
it
the.
the hard way.
Well, no, I had the. What is it? I had the. God, I can't remember what Nerf gun it was. It's the ones that shoot the little rubber balls instead of the actual Nerf bullets, like the Pro League one. I think it's like the X something 600 or whatever. It's the little rifle one, but the thing fucking packs a wallop. So I just kept it by my side while I recorded because I would know because I'd hear my stepmom's like rat dog thing. Bless his heart, he's an old little fucking dog, and he's pretty cute, but he's kind of a jerk because he's old. But he would start yapping, and all of a sudden I'd hear up the stairs, tup, 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 and I was like, okay, it's coming. Door would open, I just pop.
Turns out to be your father.
Oh, I did hit him once, and that sort of kind of had bad consequences. Kind of hard to record. Kind of hard to record a game that I downloaded online without internet because Xbox is like, you can't connect to this game because you don't have internet.
One thing I like want to mention as well is that like I would say streaming is like easier than recording, but realistically I think they're about the same because if you invest a lot of time into streaming, you'll like realize that it
Yeah.
might impact your mental health and shit like that.
There are pros and cons to both, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was gonna say each one kind of has their own difficulties in different areas. Because like
Yeah.
YouTube, you have all the time to edit it. You can do short episodes. Like it's small, concise, but you have to keep on a daily, which you also have to keep on a daily with Twitch. But Twitch is more laid back and stuff. But the I've even experienced it. Fucking Wes heard me.
With
Fucking what
streaming,
is
you
it?
have to like you have to make sure that your computer's capable of streaming in the first place.
Well, that too, but I was just saying, like, the days where, you're starting off and, like, first couple days you get, like, 3 or 4 people, then the day that hits that where you only have, like, 1 viewer the entire time, that's because that's your account. Like, it fucking sucks. Because you're just sitting there, like, I'm busting my heart out, I'm fucking trying to make this work and stuff, and no one's watching, and you just kind of feel like, what's the point? You know?
Yeah, you have to deal with that for a long time.
They're watching other Twitch people. Like, why would they come and pick some random small ass dude on the internet?
There's also, like, if you accidentally say something you don't want to have people, hear, but you accidentally slip it up, you can edit it out of the video, but on a stream, it's
right,
out there.
Twitch, it's got 14 days.
If you're a partner, 30.
Right, but in small term situations, because I'm talking about, like, at our level right now. It's 14 days that it's on the internet and you can't edit it out. It's just out there. It's in the air. People can watch that stream for 14 days. And if they're like, because if I remember correctly, anyone can download a VOD.
Yeah, you can. I managed to. So
Yeah, there's a website you can literally download clips and VODs on.
you can
Right.
get Twitch
So someone,
Teacher, which is like an app where you paste in the link. Yeah.
right. So anyone could literally, if they wanted to, after the 14 days are gone, just be like, hey, even though it's off, guess what? It's right here.
Yeah, your past can be healed against you.
Yeah.
You need to know about the whole
Which
cancel.
brings up, yeah, I was gonna say that. Don't get me started because this episode.
That would probably be a whole nother episode to talk
Yeah,
about.
I was about to say, don't get me started because I can turn this episode from struggles of content creators to why cancel culture is cancerous.
No,
Why
but
cancel culture needs to turn on itself.
yeah, fucking cancel culture is fucking dumb as fuck. I don't get it.
I'll put my 2 cents in now and then we can go into detail in a different episode. But
Yeah.
cancel culture is stupid because it's literally a bunch of people bored as hell finding one small flaw that may have happened.
That is what I was thinking.
It's like they find one small flaw that either happens a couple weeks ago to what someone pulled up something that happened to somebody like fucking 7 years ago, and it's like, bro, people change.
Yeah.
Shit happens.
I bet if it wasn't for
grow as a
quarantine,
person.
that cancel culture wouldn't even have happened. To be honest, I don't think it would have if it wasn't for quarantine.
I mean, some people just have to find a way to fucking deal with it.
Pretty much the
apparently.
drama community rebirthed.
The best way to describe it is if they can't be toxic in real life, they'll figure out how to be toxic online.
Exactly.
Even though Karens still exist, which apparently that's a slur now.
People think no. I remember seeing
Where
something
people are
that
trying
people-
to, yeah.
They said Karen was a racist word. They said Karen. The word Karen name is a racist term now, apparently.
I would say it would be more on the lines of sexist if they were gonna try to debate that.
Yeah.
How would it be racist?
I was about to say, yeah, racist. No, I could see it being like you would have a case for sexist, but
Yeah. I just don't understand people, really, sometimes.
So, did want to bring up copyright laws, how they affect content
I
creators.
hate copyright laws sometimes.
So, the best way to describe it is a bunch of people who didn't understand the internet made copyright laws to protect radio stations and stuff, but now due to the fact that they're still crusty old copyright laws, online people now have to try to fight tooth and nail with the old laws because
Exactly.
what they
Oh my
protect is like you can't make a radio station that's the identical copy of a radio station, which means you can't play the same songs as another radio station, which therefore it translates now where it's like if you use any content that's related to another company's content, trying to run a company off that content, you are liable to get fucked over.
I remember when I got a copyright strike over like using the music Tobu Candyland, and it was literally from the channel No Copyright Sounds, and I got a copyright strike for that. It's an old channel, but like
Yeah.
still, I'm
Wasn't
like,
Or
what?
you could go?
what's good?
No, I'm done now. But like, stuff like
The
Josh,
who
shut
finally
up.
arrived.
Shush. Sign
It's all
out.
good, man.
I
It's all
managed to
good.
stay up, and
So-
you have the audacity to turn up now. Wow.
It's all good, man. I'm gonna say maybe you're on like topic 2.
So, wasn't there like a law recently made in Europe against copyright? I can't. It was a big deal at some point. But I can't
Article
remember.
13.
Yeah, that one.
Oh god, you mean the meme killer?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Mhm.
that's still memes,
AKA
by the way.
to put the short thing down, everyone thought due to the fact that copyright claims were gonna get like super boosted in the UK with Article 13, that memes were just gonna be illegal. And so one of the things is whenever anyone tries talking about Article 13, and the group of people that I talk to on Discord, minus like Wes and stuff, like people, other friends that I talk to, they have referred it as the meme killer because everyone
People are
was like,
just overreacting. But like,
Right.
come on, you got like meme accounts from US or like wherever, to be honest. Like,
Did the
so
law actually do?
the law did nothing.
it
Like,
was
I can
just like
still-
a revamp of what
I
the
can
law
still
already was.
download a meme and not get in trouble.
I was gonna
So
say
it's pretty pointless
the best way to describe it was just like a
a threat that doesn't actually happen.
it was like they just changed the title of the copyright law. They're like,
They
"This is
probably got a
copyright
lot of complaints, so they did that just to look good. It's
law."
more
Like,
what I'm.
here, let me fix it real quick. Just paints it
And-
a different color.
I think there was something else in the U.S. Net neutrality that was shut down. Is that still
Wait, what
issue?
happened?
net neutrality? Is that still?
Oh, that was threatened, but it never got shut down.
Ah,
Yeah, some fucking what is it? Some corporate bigwig dude fucking signed this fucking. He was trying to sign off this law, and he uploaded this really cringy video, where it was like, if we abolish net neutrality or whatever, fucking, you'll be able
Oh,
to
I
get
think
better
I
internet.
remember
Yeah,
that.
and he was like wearing
Yes.
a Christmas hat, and he was holding
Yes.
a fidget spinner and a Nerf gun, and I was like,
What
you
was
were
his
like 50-some years old. And you're trying to relate to the kids by holding a fidget spinner, and you're not even holding it right. You had it like balanced on your thumb.
I remember this. Oh my god. I forgot his name, but like,
Wes, I will literally send you a picture of this if you want to fucking pop it up. I'll
DM
put
me
it.
it or send it to the
I
group.
will.
Either or.
Send it to the
will.
group chat.
I remember
I will
watching it.
find this dude. Hold on.
I was like,
Make
oh,
sure to
if
pin
they
it.
actually,
I
if they
will.
actually get no internet because of
Hold
this,
on.
I'm fucking done. I am done.
Neutrality.
It
I gotta
begins
find the dude.
yeah,
I don't know if I want the. I don't know if I want the video. I just want the fucking image of him holding like the. There he is. There.
This shit was so funny.
Hold on, I have to crop it from another fucking, or I gotta figure out who this dude is.
If you guys got owned by this,
Oh,
I
his
would have
name
felt
is,
so bad.
Ajit
Like,
Pai or something like that.
Yes.
Sounds familiar.
Or his full name is Ajit Veda. I can't pronounce it.
I remember seeing this all over like
Hold on, I'll
YouTube.
find it.
Oh my god.
Yeah,
I would have felt like
it's
really
AGIT space PAI. I need to find the fucking image of him wearing the Santa hat and shit.
I did have like a doubt that it would not have worked anyway because one guy against the whole of the fucking USA.
I was about to. There he is. There he is. I found him. I found the image. Copy image. Bam. This motherfucker, if it copies correctly. Yeah, this asshole.
Jesus.
Look at that.
Yeah, I know.
If that doesn't say I'm relatable to kids.
Mhm.
Yeah, so this guy, he wanted to fucking thank you for pinning it. I was about to. But this motherfucker was like, if we abolish net neutrality, you'll be able to get faster internet because companies will be able to be competitive with what they can. And it was like, no, companies will be able to charge you way more than what they already do just to throttle your internet more. Because they can be greedy now if you abolish net neutrality. Because there'll be the free internet, which the free internet will be slow as shit, because it'll be pretty much the equivalent of like old school AOL. Yeah, fucking trying to look at a picture online and it fucking takes 8 hours to fucking load because it's got to load it bar by bar. Back then when grandparents couldn't just fucking punch in different sites for adult pleasures, they had to sit there and watch a JPEG fucking load. Halfway through it, they'd be like, "Oh, I'm done." Meanwhile, the only thing that uploaded was like the top part of her fucking hair.
Jesus.
Yeah, AOL sucked, but
Wait, AOL is in the like email thing?
no, AOL is in the it was the American Online something. I think it was the American Online Launcher. I think that's the proper term. But it was the first way to do internet, and you had to like connect to a phone modem, and it's where the dial-up sound comes from, where you would go and try to upload something or use something online, and you'd get the the fucking annoying sound from fucking like everyone uses it when something breaks in fucking movies now. But God, why am I trying to play talking?
If
My
that
brain's
ever
getting
happened though, like if that ever succeeded with that guy, like oh my god. Fucking
right. So
amazing.
you'd have this
Amazing.
slow ass like you're running maybe if you're lucky a megabyte download speed.
That
And
reminds me of when I was running 2 megabytes.
yeah, but that would be across the world if you didn't pay for internet, which was an option.
Oh, yeah.
Or you could drop what pretty much be way more expensive than normal packs of internet. So instead of paying, your $60 fee right now, which it's a little spendy, but I mean it's reasonable.
Mm-hmm.
People could jack it up to whatever they felt like because it was like, oh, you want the right internet, so then you can at least watch a YouTube in fucking 240p. $120 per month. What up?
Nah,
You don't want
yeah,
that? Cool.
more.
You can watch the video in fucking 2 pixel mode.
Like,
Yeah, so that's what he wanted to do. And
yeah, I know. I hated
the
that
funny
guy
part
even
is,
though he was involved with that.
you know what happens?
Yeah.
Big corporations fought against him. I.e. social medias and shit fought against him.
I mean, come on, like he's going against the whole of America and plus like other like
AKA
companies
what happened
outside
was
of the USA.
AKA what
Like,
happened was social media was like, oh shit, if people don't pay for internet, we don't have a business.
yeah, exactly. He had a death wish, pretty much.
The way that I would say it, if his plan went through, I don't think most social medias would have been. Everyone would have had the same fate, or
If
not,
his
yeah,
plan went
Facebook,
through, like
or not
if his
Facebook,
plan went through,
MySpace.
and like Like, I don't even know.
Yeah, everyone would have got
I'm the
MySpace.
luckiest man alive. I'm sorry, but like,
The best way to put it is all of your social medias would have ended up like MySpace, where it was famous and then new ones came out and then they died. Except there's no new ones. They just died because no one was on them anymore.
I mean, possibly it would have been a good thing if he like did, because there would be no TikTok. But like,
Oh.
Yeah, but
Point.
also like YouTube would have fallen off the face of the earth because like no one wants to watch YouTube videos in fucking 140.
yeah, isn't like YouTube like in America as well? Like,
Yeah.
Yeah, it would have been affected instantly, and then like Twitch would have probably not got as big as it is right now because
if it
only
got
the
to
rich and wealthy would be able to afford an internet connection to be able to
We
stream.
wouldn't be talking here right now if that happened.
Yeah, Discord would fucking be. You would either get this if you paid it, or fucking.
if that happened, everyone would move like to
And-
England or some shit.
Jesus.
And that's what it would have been with net neutrality if you didn't pay. Just
Mhm.
fucking slow cuts of just. So you guys. And then when the.
Jesus Christ.
Fucking the. Back when I had like shit internet sometimes when we talked. You remember that, Wes, when fucking we were in
Yeah.
Discord and I just start cutting out of nowhere? Imagine that, but like way worse.
Having that plus the fan. Just kidding.
That plus the fan,
Oh,
plus your
Jesus.
neighbors screaming outside your window, plus a small child banging pots and pans.
Hmm.
But yeah, so
Oh, what? You broke something?
uh-oh. Lewis, what'd you break?
Boomer. Boomer.
Boomer.
What did you broke? What did you break? Oh,
Hmm.
Discord. I
welcome
broke
back.
Discord.
I think I'm okay now.
Okay.
So,
But so yeah, we've covered
also wanted to bring up
struggles.
target of attacks like DDoSing, swatting. You know,
Okay. Why people gotta be stupid? You know,
Yeah, man. People are so stupid. We don't talk about why, like when I spam muted myself and then lost connection.
I mean, I'm just saying, like, people physically go out of their way to put people in self-harm because they think it's funny. Like,
Yeah.
people getting swatted, that's,
Wait, what happened when I left? What the fuck? How did it get to this point?
well, Wes just brought it up,
Oh,
because it's
fair
the
enough.
next topic we want to cover is, like, the idea of people, like, DDoSing and shit. People who are trying to make a
Oh yeah. fuck
business
that
off of pretty much
I don't even think it's business.
bringing
They're just
entertainment.
entertaining themselves.
Well, yeah. Well, just like trying to bring entertainment to the world by fucking just letting people hang out while they play video games. Like,
shit. Never really got into that shit. Like,
I was talking
it's
about
popular.
the people who do the hacking and
Yeah,
DDoSing. That's not a
it-
business. That's just idiots.
well, yeah, no, I
It
meant
was-
like, but they attack people who are trying to make a business off of being
Yeah.
entertained.
yeah, some people actually do it for business and they earn quite a lot of money.
You,
Like,
you
people
acquire
DDoS,
money off of DDoSing people.
I'm pretty
Wes,
sure
do you not
that
remember the
someone
video I sent you?
Banks
other
are
week?
targeted a lot when it comes to DDoSing because
that's
you
what
can
I
get a
was-
lot of money out of them.
Well, I was about to say, I was like, I'm pretty sure there's some fucker out there who charges
I
you
mean,
fucking an alt currency.
I guess
so that
maybe
you
the
can hit
black
people.
market. They know you can get, money, like,
To back up
killing
Wes's
people.
point, like people will do it on VR chat for fun. And
But
it's
that's the
kind of
thing,
like
though,
I
it's
never
like-
really got into that, and
Well, I'm
Like,
glad I
kinda-
didn't get into VR chat because of the shit that's going on in it right now.
oh my god, yeah, so
But
much dumb
You
shit.
have to
going
like,
on.
you have to be friends with people, and you have to play on like private worlds now because of shit that goes on.
I mean, not really. Like, when people say that, like, honestly, I think they're over exaggerating. Like, you can be in the public world and you're fine.
Yeah, but
Like, the most you'll
yeah,
see is like a fucking crasher, but that's it.
yeah, but my
But yeah,
personal
no, I
opinion
see what you
on
mean.
yeah, my personal opinion on fucking people who do the DDoSing and the swatting and shit because it's funny or whatever because oh I can prank this man. Like
Mhm.
it's not. Like you're putting someone's life at risk if you DDoS them because you don't know who's gonna look at the information you just leaked. You
Yeah,
don't know the
exactly.
person that has the same mentality as you because you might think, oh, it's funny, haha, it's a big spook. He's here at this place at this time. But one of the people that find the information might be in that area and might not be as mentally stable as you.
Yeah, exactly.
They're gonna come up to that motherfucker's door and either stalk them, physically harm them. Well, fucking, what is it? Dr. Disrespect, fucking, that's a topic I don't want to go into, but fucking, he got shot at, he had kids.
Mm.
Jesus.
His house got shot at, he has kids.
Yeah, exactly.
Like, it's not funny. It's honestly pretty fucking stupid and dangerous. It's fucking, it's equivalent to like watching someone hold a firework after they light it, and it's like, are you gonna throw it? And they're like, no, let's see what happens. Like, someone's gonna get fucking hurt.
I remember like watching a video about this guy interviewing a hacker on VR chat, and
Yeah.
like he wasn't. It wasn't the hacking wasn't related to VR chat whatsoever, but he was saying how he felt like really bad about the shit that he's done and shit. And like you can tell like he was very like apologetic about it and that he wished he could like move on from it, but he couldn't.
He was in tears.
Yeah, and it's all because of like his friend that got him involved in it in the first place, because now they're like, oh yeah, you owe us for showing us,
Yep.
for showing that.
I can't
Yeah.
play
Exactly, that's the video, that's the video.
Yeah, I have it on my on one of my pinned copy paste things on my
I
phone.
see why they, yeah, I see why that guy did it, but like, it, even though it's fucked up, I still feel bad for him. Because
Well,
he can't
see, the
really
thing is, yeah,
say that.
the thing is, like, it's one of those actions where it's like, first you think it's just harmless fun, but then, like,
Yeah, exactly.
you take it too far.
You start to realize
It depends.
what
It
you've done.
depends on the person too, because there's people
Yeah.
that do the whole running behind code and shit for good. That's why we have this thing called cybersecurity. It's those people who do this but want to do good with it. But the problem is, it's so much easier to do bad things with it because of the information you get. And the problem is the human mentality of I can tear this person down now, which means I have power over them, which is
Exactly.
animalistic, but that's how humans think.
Yeah.
It's one of the things that we're hardwired to do is we're trying
Humans
to
just
climb
think
over each
about
other.
like, well, most humans just think about like, oh yeah, power means the most, except it, like,
Power
but
equals
not,
acceptance, power equals
yeah,
admiration.
exactly,
But in this
and
situation, no.
they
Power
don't think
equals,
about like helping
yeah.
each other to make things better.
Yeah, power in this situation means you now have the power to destroy someone's career, put them at risk of getting either physically hurt if you send a SWAT team after them, or possibly dying because you decide to release all of their fucking private information. Like, it's not cool. It's not edgy. It's not awesome. It's not, I'm this cool badass hacker man. No, what you've done is you've decided to be a dick.
Yeah.
But instead of being a small dick, like your high school bully or something, where it gets cut off at the source and they get sent to ISS or whatever, and then they learn in a small version of society that's contained in a building, you now have opened up hard mode, which is real life, and fucking everything under the sun exists in real life. Everything from someone who will just laugh at it and shrug it off like, oh, that's not his real address, to the person who actually follows the address, goes there, and sees if it's real. With either non-ill content, maybe it's just a fan who really wanted to meet that person, or it's the person that's like, if I eliminate this person, they can't stream anymore. Therefore, other people. But what is? There was an actual news article. I fucking
Yeah.
skimmed over it. I can't right now because I don't remember who wrote it or what the title is. But there was a report of an actual like small-time streamer that was kind of like locally known but wasn't big enough to be like popular on Twitch, who got fucking murked by a fan who DDoSed him.
Yeah.
As in, this motherfucker found this guy's private information, and because the actual police report in his confession said that he was jealous of the guy and wanted to remove the competition so that he could get more popular. He came in, like, God, I don't remember all the statistics. There was, like, he came in, like, super late at night, started smashing the PC or whatever to, like, hinder him, and then the guy woke up, of course, because fucking heard, someone taking a fucking baseball bat to his PC, and got up and was like, dude, what the fuck? And instead of, thinking rationally and being like, oh, I've messed up, he then used the bat to beat the dude. And
Actually, that reminds me of something that happened, like I heard happen on VR chat. This guy who's like, he did fucked up shit. I'm not gonna lie, but like, he didn't deserve to have like all his personal information leaked to people that weren't involved, just so he could get like threatened that people would be sent to his house if he didn't leave VR chat. Like honestly, I thought that was really fucked up.
yeah,
I
feel like the way that the internet should deal with situations, if they're not illegal, okay, this is situations that aren't illegal, like, if they're not a pedophile, if they're not doing anything illegal online, they're not doing illegal drugs or whatever, if they may have said something wrong, they may have said something that's a little controversial, they're a white person that drops the N-bomb, like, yeah, it's wrong, but after a month, like, just let it die. Like, a month is a good enough time to beat the message in their head that they fucked up. And they know they fucked up because the entire internet's screaming at their face. Like, right now, an actual situation that's going on that's pretty relevant because it's close to the time period that we're recording this. The fucking Alinity finally broke down on stream. Like, straight up broke out into crying.
I don't think like anyone should deserve to be DDoS or anything, but like if they're like a pedophile or whatever, the only thing that should happen, like
Go
the
straight
worst thing that could happen, yeah, exactly, that's the worst thing that should happen to them. Like,
if you find
even
proof
then, like
that
they
they're doing
shouldn't be
something like
DDoS.
that,
Like,
take it
it's kind of
straight to
fucked
the
up.
officer.
Yeah, it shouldn't be like, shouldn't have their information leaked because everyone's privacy is their privacy, it's not anyone else's.
Right.
No matter who they are.
The second you let people self-govern someone's, like,
Yeah, it gets out of hand.
Like, because the second you release it online, then the entire crowd becomes judge, jury, and executioner, which means that person has no fair trial. They have no way to defend themselves. What could have been mistaken for, something that's not great, could have been, he fucking has the other half of the proof and shows what's up. Because what is it? It's like the Pro Jared situation where everyone's pulling up information and then he goes and fucking pulls out receipts and he's like, actually, all y'all are wrong, quit accusing me. Like, that's a situation that happens a lot. Especially now, with everything that's going on in the fucking YouTube beauty community. I'm not even gonna dip into that, but what my sister's been talking about, fucking Jesus Christ,
I've actually peeked in on that, and it's not perfect.
But the best way to describe it is, the second you give the ability to punish someone severely to the people, it loses all control and order.
Yeah.
It's like the fucking Town of Salem game. Like, if one person manages to tell everyone that that person in the middle should die, and they convince everybody, even if they're innocent, they get killed. It's the
Yeah.
same way as online, except it's a very large game of Town of Salem. There's one
It's
public
big and
figure.
oh,
Yeah,
risky.
there's one public figure that's up on stage right now because they did something wrong or said something wrong or uploaded something wrong. And the entire fucking internet, all of social media, everyone that follows this man now has all eyes locked on this one incident. And they have the choice of either A, ignoring it, B, letting him know he fucked up and move on, like normal human beings. Or C, continuing to stir the pot and stir the pot and stir the pot until someone does something real stupid.
Mm-hmm.
And now, right now, in this time and age, it seems option C seems to be the first option.
Yeah.
Instead of how, honestly, I feel like normal human decency should work is you acknowledge you fucked up, you've made a mistake, you've done something stupid, you take the flack for it for a bit, and then everyone moves on. Because that's how shit works. It
Some
works in
people
my
just
family. I
so
break a dish. My stepmom has a grudge with me for about 3 days. And then it blows over.
He's
At
like,
work, you drop something. The boss gets mad at you, tells you to mop it up. You mop it up. You feel guilty the next day, and then the next day after that, your boss is like, hey, it's cool. You know, shit happens. Get back
I
on.
wish everyone was like that though, but that's not gonna happen at all. I doubt it.
If everyone had that mentality, I feel like internet would be so much less toxic.
Not just the internet, like everything else.
Just in personal mentality, just
Yeah.
if someone fucks up, let them know they fucked up, let them learn that they fucked up, let them learn from the fuck up, and then proceed to move on with your own life.
Exactly.
You have your own shit you gotta deal. It's not like you're perfect either. You probably fucked up at some point.
Nobody is perfect, no matter
Like,
what they say. Sorry.
I mean, there's people that are pretty darn fucking close, but even they fucked up.
I just realized, like, we're still recording and we've been ranting about something that isn't even related to the content.
I mean, it's kind of close though, because it ties into
Kind of,
de-housing and
but
shit.
yeah, I guess.
It's the idea of they want to try
Struggles
to
of
be-
having other people
yeah.
view your content, I guess.
Well, no, it's people thinking because you made a mistake, they have the right to just
Sure.
completely shut you off, just completely make you disappear.
The tie into the last two.
Yeah, and that's the thing is like it's not right.
The last two topics are about how bigger streamers and creators kind of view themselves as like these more elite people and not take smaller guys more seriously. And the last one is how the media doesn't really treat creators that well.
Yeah.
Fuck the media. The
Let's-
media don't know shit.
Let's keep it in order though. Let's do the elite one. I'm gonna shut up because I realize I've kind of hijacked it, so
Yeah.
I'll be silent for this one until the end.
I mean, you don't have to be silent. It's just like.
Well, I know, but I'll let everyone pitch in on this
Yeah.
one. 'cause
Do you
I
not
kinda
understand
know-
it that well, or? You could
I
get
feel
a
like-
Bridget on. Oh, did you want to
I
explain?
don't mean to put Josh on the spot and maybe Hidoggi, but like, I don't know if they have anything to say about struggles of a content creator, because
I mean,
Josh,
I can't
That was the topic.
yeah,
I mean,
yeah,
upload
he said his part, yes, but the topic was struggles of a content creator. So do you suffer from any struggles when you're like streaming or whatever?
I think Hidoggi talks about his with the whole
Yes.
3-hour video.
Yeah.
3-hour video to 10 minutes. Hey doggy, I don't mean to be rude, but that's not gonna work.
I think
Yeah, I
he
know,
realized
I
that.
noticed. It's been 2 weeks. No, it's been way longer actually.
You need to
Stick to the
just
10 minute.
make an hour and then split into parts in like 10
Or
minutes.
that.
Probably the
I actually
best.
tried making an Outlast video, but I can't stand to hear the sound of my voice.
Fuck
There's a topic. There's a
No.
fucking struggle right there.
True. Sound of your voice.
Voices.
But at the end of the day,
I mean, you
like,
could talk to the person with the voice mod.
listen, you can't change your voice unless you have a voice mod. But listen, that's who gives a fuck anyway.
Or if you ping you.
Yeah,
Jesus.
and
Quickly
mean,
zoom in
people are
on
only
Wes's
there just to
profile.
view
Keep
the
zooming in
gameplay,
on Wes's
whatever.
profile. Keep zooming in on Wes's profile.
I mean, if you have an out of ordinary voice, who gives a fuck? That just makes the content even better.
True.
That's how I see things.
What is it? Someone fucking. When I was working at the gas station still, they said that it sounds like I never actually hit puberty, and I'm like, you know what?
I think it's bullshit. You always sound low pitched and depressed.
Listen, that's just what makes you unique, you know.
Well, yeah, but I
Fine.
noticed I don't have like a man's voice. You know, it doesn't drop down like this.
And who gives a fuck? That's just a guy that works at the fucking gas station.
I'm pretty sure he was drunk too, because he poured nacho shit all over the nacho machine. Like,
Oh hell yeah.
that's a fucking. That's a
I
thing
think,
that I should
like,
go off of.
If you can't change it like properly, I don't think anyone will really care. Like when I'm watching a video, I don't really care about like the
You know
voice or what.
how
I just
Venom
care about
reacted to his own voice.
I just care about the content that's being shown to me. Sure, the voice might make it funnier, but
Not to
it
rip
depends,
on
man.
another YouTuber, but I mean, to put in preference like voices that don't sound like they fit the person. Daco, or Darko, or however you pronounce his fucking channel name.
hmm
He's still kind of fucking squeaky, but
yeah. I mean,
that's
that's
just him.
just yeah, exactly.
He's adapted to it. He's turned it into who he is.
Yeah,
And that's the thing
people
that people need to understand is like
when they like
your voice-
subscribe to you, or
Yeah.
this might just be me, but like I subscribe to them because I actually like their videos, I like who they are, or whatever. Like
Right. You don't care that their voice is,
yeah,
you know, this or that. You enjoyed what they released, and that's all that should matter.
like they could have a funny voice, funny sounding voice, but if their content is like shit, then I'm not gonna subscribe just because of their voice.
Right.
That's just my opinion.
You want to move on to the elite thing, or
Oh yes, what is elite?
So, what is it? The idea is like YouTube channels and Twitch channels or any type of broadcasting that where people who are in the higher ranks kind of act like they don't really need to care about anything but themselves, and they don't respect small creators because they're like, oh well, I'm better than you, even though they started from the
I
same
mean-
position.
Yeah, but like, I mean, if you think about it, like, if you see it in there, like, if you look at that point of view, like, you can't just. It'll be hard to find a small creator in the first place, seeing as what position they're in, and like, you can give them a shout out or whatever, but like, you don't know how they'll turn out once they become like popular. So you kind of like, you got a lot on your mind when you're thinking about this shit. And
yeah, if you share with the wrong person and they do something bad, it
Yeah,
kind of messes up your reputation.
yeah, exactly. Like,
But
you
in
got to take a lot of consideration when deciding who you're gonna promote. Like, I mean, you'll see like some streamers actually promote some streamers because they know
oh shit,
they're good.
Damn it!
Because
I just realized my volume's been on 50% this entire time.
Well done.
second.
Shush.
But yeah, but you'll see some streamers that like they'll be like, oh yeah, this person made me, which is, I guess, true because they gave a big shout out, but they turned out pretty well in the end. So you kind of gotta be careful. That's like saying a celebrity is like not really making this person a celebrity because I don't know.
I
They
feel
don't
like
know. I don't fucking know. But like, trying to make a comparison, but I feel
yeah, and in the situation of someone acting like an elite, I feel like it's kind of a double-edged sword because not interacting with small channels at all hurts you because then it's like, oh, this person doesn't care about where he came from. He's not interested in supporting the small man. He's reached a stage of this is all about me now. But vice versa, if you start helping out small channels and then they end up being like a specific person that I will not mention,
Mhm.
anyone that's watched the channel long enough will understand what I'm talking about.
Mhm.
Things will happen, and they will become big because you've decided to, you know, give them the boost, and now you have not only dented your own reputation, you have now created pretty much like your own Frankenstein's monster, where
Yeah.
you are the direct cause of the thing that is terrorizing people.
Exactly. Like people can easily fake who they are. Like they'll be like, oh yeah, I'm not doing this for the money when they actually are. I'm gonna be honest, at first when I started making like content and stuff, I kind of thought like that way, like, oh yeah, I'm only doing this for money, but nowadays I'm just doing it for fun because I guess I'm just like I don't have anything better to do, really.
You ran in with stars in your eyes and then realized it's more fun
Yeah,
to do it because you like
yeah,
it.
exactly. But
That's
like
what,
people say if that person gets a shout out and they're only doing it for money, they won't care about their community or whatever. They can be toxic like all that they want,
right.
and the person won't even care. So like that's why it's really hard for like a popular person to actually like do shit like that.
Right.
But I see what you mean. I really understand your point, but it's just hard to make that decision once you're like up there because you don't want to lose that position either. So
Right. And that's one
that's
of the
yeah.
that's one of the things I was thinking is like
Mm,
you kind of have to balance the fine line of what is it? Not being a jerk, but also not enabling someone that could end up being a problem later down the road.
exactly.
And that's where kind of the personality I'm trying to take is VaporDan, which is my stream, is just I'm here to chill, and if you want to chill, chill. If you don't want to be chill, get the fuck out of my chat.
Exactly. Nah, it's understandable. But like um
I think that's in my rules too. Is like just use
mhm.
common sense and don't be a dick.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's what I was saying. That kind of relates to what I was saying that streaming can affect your mental health because like if you ever get up there, then it becomes way more stressful than it is like now. For
Even
me,
like when you're early on, you could like take breaks and stuff and do this and that. When you're up there, anything
you
you
have
do can screw you over.
you can get judged real easy. Like
Right. Because
you
like
don't upload for a week or you don't stream for a week, boom, you're gonna get so much like
right, because and since you didn't say anything because something may have just popped up out of, you know, thin air, because, you know,
mhm.
family and shit, like life just throws screwballs at you. And then you don't say anything and all of a sudden people are like, we're not watching anymore because you just managed to just disappear on us. And then you try
Yeah.
explaining and it's like, well, I already lost that chunk of people.
Unless you have a really good like community that respects you like properly, then you're not going to get that. And to get that community, it's really hard. It requires a lot of effort and dedication in the first place. So, yeah.
Right, and that's this. I guess I'm turning this into a PSA at this specific moment. If you do make content and you do Twitch or you do YouTube or you do even fucking TikTok, I know it's a cringy site, but I know people do it. Try shooting for the power of positivity. Like, it does so much wonders for everyone. Like, everyone's doing good, everyone's cheerful, everyone's chilling and having a good time. Like, you can take a break and your fucking people won't get mad at you. Like, the whole idea is just to be good to people. Like, don't
Don't be an
start a
a-hole.
toxic. Yeah, pretty much. That's the short nutshell version. Is just don't be an ass. Like, for example, one of the communities that I'm really into, or both communities I'm really into, is the Markiplier community and the Mini-LED community. Because they can go on fucking week-long breaks. I think Mark even did like a month hiatus, and his community opened up their arms and were like, bruh, welcome back after your hiatus. Like, instead of a bunch of people just vanishing from the channel because they're not uploading anymore, they were waiting till he came back. Like, you want to build that community. You want this positivity, like, oh, because you're not uploading, I'm just going to leave the channel. Like, no. People have shit in their lives.
There are some like creators and streamers that, if they were like disappear and return, they seem to retain their popularity. But then there are smaller creators and streamers that just go off the radar.
And I think that's one of the goals that all of this big, small, medium, wherever the fuck you are in popularity, to build that bridge is to just make a community that understands life will happen, life will do whatever the fuck it feels like, and you have to deal with it. So therefore, you need a community that understands, hey, life is affecting me, it's my turn to deal with life. Excuse me for a moment. So, just, that's my PSA, is like, people who watch stuff, try to be good to your people that you watch, and people that do stuff and try to get a fan base, be nice to the people that make you. Like, just, we need to stop all this bullshit that's going on right now, you know? It's time for a change. It's time for fucking positivity. And I know this ain't gonna reach anybody, because we're small. But
Just imagine this particular one takes off for that speech.
right, and that's what I'm saying is like, if it does, that's why I want this message. That's why I'm putting this message in, because by the sheer 1.1% of fucking God's testicular hair that drops on a fucking channel, and we get blessed for like 5 seconds and it blows up. Like, be good to people. Be human. Stop being weird online troll creatures. Like, just be human. Show empathy at least, for like once in your life. Trust me, it works way better than being a dick. God, this is the episode where I rant about bullshit all the time. I should just make a fucking 1 hour long episode where I just fucking go off.
Josh, did you want to put anything in, because you haven't really spoken much?
I don't
Yeah.
And Josh, seeing as you came in pretty late.
I'm still waking up. Maybe
Jesus, your
I'm.
mic is super loud. Oh no.
Sorry.
That's weird.
Where the fuck would that have been?
I think Josh just dedicates himself to too much, honestly.
Do you want to talk about your sleep content?
I'm
Honestly, I move around enough in my sleep. I could probably do fucking sleep streams and I'll be having a fucking conversation with chat.
I only
Sounds like a good idea.
If I get passenger, that's something I just fucking start going off, so I apologize for like hijacking podcasts.
I mean, imagine if Venom wasn't.
Oh god.
They would just be like an hour long. Like, not this is not me putting hate on you, Venom, but you would probably go on an hour long rant about. It's not a bad thing, but
Both of us would kill each other.
both
We would
you
have
like.
to bring up one topic and have a podcast that would last like.
And
an
they'll just be
entire day.
ranting about random things or giving speeches to each
Instead of
other.
shut the fuck up, Lewis, it's Dan and Venom telling each other to shut the hell up.
Like, I won't even be talking, and they will be like, shut the fuck up, Lewis. And if he does anyone,
I'm gonna let you finish that thought, but I understand. I get passionate about shit, so like I start popping off, and then I'm like, I should probably stop, but I still have points I want to cover.
So, final thing is unfair media treatment, which I think most of you understand about. If you don't, basically, you can see it mainly with PewDiePie, where he does something bad and the media immediately goes after him.
Pewd said the N-word, so he must be a Nazi. You remember that shit, right? All the
Yeah.
news articles that were claiming him being like, fucking Jesus. Stupid.
Did any news articles ever go after T-Series?
Nope.
What the hell?
You know why?
They're corporate?
It would have been racist.
Oh, gee.
Holy shit,
You
that's a
guys,
big
I mean,
spike.
opinions on unfair media treatment?
I'm gonna go last.
Lewis is muted right now, so I think he's the only.
I wasn't paying attention because there's a giant fucking spider crawling on my wall.
Okay, Josh.
Josh's input, everybody.
Unfair
Sorry.
media treatment. Like how
Happens all
PewDiePie
the
was
fucking time.
attacked for the whole N-word
That's
situation.
just dumb. Like, all the other shit he does that not mean anything? So he makes one mistake and fuck you.
That's
Shut up, I'm not awake.
interesting input.
I mean, the input's valid. It's
I
just it kind of threw me through a fucking left thing because of just the tone. Just.
Hidoggi, do you have any thoughts?
Who hasn't said the N-word at least once?
Huh?
Who hasn't said the N-word at least once?
Thank you guys for
thank you for watching.
What's up, my deleted?
Thank you for watching. I'm
Fellow
definitely
deleted.
Goodbye.
Lewis, you have any
Well, them hot dogs
unfair media?
deleted. Hell, fucking JonTron's
All I'm
dropped an
saying
bomb.
is that I didn't say the N-word. Definitely. Okay.
I really need a pee. I'm up here.
How would you say that on a...
Okay.
Then
I
just
may
go use
have
the
said
bathroom, my
once, but I don't
deleted.
look at a dictionary.
What did you want me to say? I'll be right. Oh, wait, I could've just said I'll be right back. Okay, shut the fuck up.
Shut the fuck up, Lou.
I'm a be right back. Yeet.
This is Wesbrine Studios podcast. Hope you enjoy how we do our shit. We have a serious topic and end with this. I think the same thing happened last time. What happened last time? I think we had a drawing at the end, but it was like all serious talk about copyright and stuff.
Right, and then you drew like the worst version of a grade A underage. And then I think we used it as the thumbnail. But yeah, welcome to Wesbrine Studios. We're professionally unprofessional.
Which reminds me, are you ever gonna do that series where you just draw crappy versions of other people's stuff and do like a crappy parody?
I thought about it.
Sounds good.
Just draws a really just a stick figure with green hair and then just like bass boost my mic. Yeah, bass boost my mic and stands like all the way on the other side of my room. Just top of the thing, boy.
Top of the Bane Boy.
It's me, Irish Potato Man.
Or you could do the Game Grumps one, but like have another member do it with you.
Hey,
Because
I'm kind of mad, and I'm not the mad game people. And then just have us like just shit talk about absolutely nothing. Like it doesn't like there's no context. None of it makes sense, but we're just shit talking about something like it's like, did you see the fucking Terminator X Teletubbies 5? Oh my god, I hated that movie. Just like some bullshit. That's my favorite scene. It's where the Teletubby throws a Terminator and it sounds like a plastic bottle because they budget cut. I hate that scene because the Teletubby ain't strong. Like, see, I don't even need a Hidoggi. I could just be both grumps. Simple. To be damaged because I smoked a bowl of weed and it's pretty good, man. And then Aaron's just.
You just call your old Discord account so it looks like you're talking to someone, but it's just yourself.
Hey, I'm me, but I'm also me. I'm the co-host.
Oh, hey Dan. Hi Dan. How are you, Dan?
I can't do the joke though because they already did the hi, I'm Dan. I'm also Dan. They already did that joke.
Hey, I'm Dan. I'm also. Oh fuck.
Force through.
Hold on.
Oh, hi Dan.
For everyone watching at home, if you have that one
Okay,
screen
who's gonna
recorder
watch
on,
this in public? Let's be honest.
click F9 now so you can catch Wes's voice crack.
Wait, did Wes actually voice crack?
Did you
On
not
a
hear it?
voice mod?
Yeah, I can't tell because she's using a voice mod.
Bro, did you not? She was like, hey, I'm Dan. Well, it was like, hey, I'm Dan. It was like, okay.
I want a clip of that.
Don't worry, it will be released on YouTube. You'll find it.
I'm also
I've never-
fucking.
I've never seen Wesbrine like this. This is very new to me.
Well,
Yeah,
for both
I'm
of
very
us, it's like
interested.
almost midnight, so.
Damn. Wesbrine was seeing the real you.
She's probably sleep deprived, and I drank a
Acid.
kind of.
Welcome back,
Said all you.
Thank you.
Mr. Announce P on stream. Or on
you-
podcast.
Have you ever
There's
seen?
been
Next time it's tournament.
It's not gonna be edited out, by the way. Just
Alright.
like the bottles thing.
What? No fuck away. Oh shit. No.
It could have been worse. He could have walked into the bathroom with the mic on.
We did hear like peeing in the fucking.
Yep.
Wait,
And then you'd hear a fucking yell as they trip.
haven't
fall
you
over.
haven't you like a shower called before?
Yeah.
Remember you accidentally joined a call and you were in the toilet?
Yeah. I did a
Oh,
fucking.
hey guys.
It's like the whole stomach thing midstream.
Hi Josh.
Okay,
Oh
I
hey.
got-
Oh.
What
I
does this
got
podcast
something.
become?
Dude, this is part of the podcast, man. We start off serious and then end up
No one made fun of BatJosh. Let's go.
Neanderthals.
Yeah.
Again, welcome to Wesbrine Studios. We're professionally unprofessional.
Bipolar studio.
Yeah, Josh. When's your shitting series coming along? Oh.
What?
I don't know any.
What the fuck was?
Lewis,
Gosh,
you want a video call of seeing me shit? Is that what you're into? I don't do it because that's your fetish, mate.
No. Just Josh shits compilation.
I
This
just
is
joined
all
the call and all I see is a
podcast.
fucking ball sack in the camera. Whoa.
Just shit compilation, but it's just a wall.
It's just a wall.
Just for fun, it's just.
I misheard the wall as a lolly, and I was confused for a second.
What?
What?
Alright, I'm retiring.
So, I have.
Tell me when the podcast is over, by the way, because I need to change my profile picture to some like lewd shit. So,
What?
No.
Huh? Just
No.
tell me when it's over.
No. It'll
What?
never be over now.
Oh,
I just realized, Lewis, in the frickin' thing, it's basically I have a chroma key here, and your profile picture is half baited into blackness.
Black?
Uh-oh.
I have no
Black?
idea what's going
This
on.
channel has been
Yeah.
termed. I'm just kidding.
This channel has been terminated for saying the word black.
Oh shit.
Uh-oh, SpaghettiOs.
We have to get Keytrix onto it for an excuse.
You said black, you must be Parish. Susan be like, black is not a good word.
I don't know what the fuck we've done anymore. We're doing anymore, so.
Hidoggi's just playing his Far Cry 5.
We can see the Hidoggi, by the way.
Oh, you can.
Nah, I
Yes, this
respect,
is
I
Discord.
respect the grind.
Lewis is playing BR chat, so.
For how many hours?
4.
Jeez,
So-
I was like 2 hours when I joined the podcast, now it's 4.
So, thank you guys for watching this hour and a half long podcast
Shit,
of
sure.
We are thanking you because
us
we
doing retardism
I
and
was talking about serious
other things,
And for saying that
and
word.
us talking over each other every other moment,
and Josh shitting compilation.
and Josh
not
arriving
saying.
30 years later.
I am sorry.
Mr. Fall asleep every 30 seconds. Anyways, thank you guys for.
I should have joined when I woke up early. That would have been hilarious because I was sleepy high out of my mind.
We are suing Josh after this podcast.
Ah, shit.
Josh is no longer part of Wesbrine Studios.
Oh.
Josh
Fine.
is now Dan's bitch.
Josh is
Uh-oh.
now known as cameraman.
Hold on.
Is he gonna have to
Alright,
wear
thank you
the
guys for
shit
watching,
layer
and
war?
thank you guys
This
for
is like
watching, and
chapter
I'll see you all